Your person is struggling deeply without you, and this separation has thrown their life into disarray. The absence of your presence has left them feeling incredibly lonely, and they are grappling with a sense of devastation that permeates their daily existence. Without you, everything seems scattered and out of control. The stability and warmth that once anchored them have disappeared, leaving them adrift in their thoughts and emotions. Every day, they feel the weight of this separation, and it has become increasingly difficult for them to function normally. They miss you profoundly, and the impact of your absence has shaken them to their core. In your person's mind, they see you as being very defensive towards them, and they understand why. They know that you are exhausted, tired of the constant back and forth, the uncertainty, and the emotional roller coaster that their inconsistent behavior has put you through. They can sense your frustration and weariness, and it pains them to know that they are the cause of your distress. Your defensive stance feels like a barrier that they are desperate to break through, but they also recognize that this barrier has been built out of self-preservation, a need to protect yourself from the hurt that their unpredictable actions have caused. They are acutely aware that their behavior has pushed you to this point, and they are filled with regret for allowing things to reach this state. Their thoughts are consumed by you every single day. No matter how hard they try, they cannot escape the constant thoughts of you that occupy their mind. It has become a daily ritual for them, thinking about what went wrong, how things could have been different, and what they would do if given another chance. The intensity of these thoughts often overwhelms them, leading to moments of deep sorrow where they find themselves crying over the possibility of losing you for good. The fear that you might be moving on, exploring other opportunities in your life, and no longer obsessing over them fills them with dread. They worry that you are finding happiness elsewhere, that you are beginning to see a life without them as a viable option, and that you might no longer need or want them in your life. Despite all of this, your person knows deep in their heart that a happy and stable future is possible with you. They are convinced that the two of you are meant to be together, that your connection is special, and that you complement each other in ways that make a lasting relationship not only possible but desirable. They see a future where the two of you can build something meaningful, where the challenges and obstacles you have faced can be overcome, and where the love between you can flourish. This belief is what keeps them holding on, even in the face of overwhelming doubt and fear. They are certain that the bond you share is unique, and they cling to the hope that you will both find your way back to each other. However, your person is also deeply frustrated with themselves. They are tired of their own inability to express their true feelings for you in the physical world. For too long, they have held back, afraid to show the depth of their emotions, worried about vulnerability, and hesitant to take the steps needed to solidify your relationship. This self-imposed restraint has become a source of great internal conflict for them. They know that their inability to fully open up to you has contributed to the current state of your relationship, and they are angry with themselves for letting fear and doubt dictate their actions. They have noticed that you may be silent, not messaging or calling them as you once did. This silence speaks volumes to them, and it has not gone unnoticed. They realize that your withdrawal is a sign that you are protecting yourself, perhaps even preparing to move on. The thought of you being with someone else, of you finding happiness without them, is something they simply cannot bear. It is this fear that has pushed them to the brink, making them willing to take a risk that they have been avoiding for so long. Your person is now considering initiating a conversation with you, despite the uncertainty and the risk involved. They know that they need to make the first move, to break the silence, and to open the door to communication once again. The pain of being without you, combined with the fear of losing you to someone else, has become too much for them to bear. They are ready to take that leap of faith, to reach out to you, and to try and mend the relationship that means so much to them. They hope that by doing so, they can begin to heal the wounds that have been inflicted and start rebuilding the connection that they cherish so deeply. I love you enough to embrace every part of who you are, without reservation or hesitation. When I reflect on the times I've fallen short, I recognize that I didn't fully acknowledge or accept you for who you truly are. For that, I am deeply sorry. It was never my intention to deny the incredible person that you are. You are not just amazing, you are a beautiful soul who radiates love and compassion. You deserve to be loved wholly and unconditionally, just as you are, without any need for change or alteration. My love for you is not conditional on any idea of perfection but is rooted in the very essence of who you are. I have always been captivated by your loving nature, by the way you approach life with such warmth and kindness. You have a way of making others feel seen and valued, and it's one of the many things that I adore about you. There is a gentleness in your spirit that I've come to cherish deeply, and I want you to know that my feelings for you run deep, far beyond the surface. I am committed to loving every aspect of you, including the parts that might be vulnerable or less polished. It's these parts that make you human and, in turn, make our relationship authentic and real. I must admit, though, that the journey of being vulnerable is something I still struggle with. Vulnerability doesn't come easy to me, it's a space that requires a lot of trust and courage. And while I know it's necessary for our relationship to thrive, I also recognize that it's something I have to continuously work on. Being open and transparent in a relationship means exposing parts of myself that I've kept guarded for so long. Yet, I'm willing to take that step because I believe in us and in the strength of our bond. I'm aware that without vulnerability, there can be no true intimacy, and I want nothing more than for us to have a deep, meaningful connection that withstands the test of time. Lately, I find myself thinking about you constantly. It's as if everything around me is a reminder of you, your presence, your voice, your laughter. I feel your energy surrounding me all the time, and it brings me a sense of comfort, even when we're apart. However, over the past few days, I've noticed something different. There's been a shift, a transformation in your aura that I can't quite put into words. It's as if you've grown in ways I hadn't anticipated, and I can sense that you are evolving, perhaps in ways that are making you even more incredible than before. This change hasn't gone unnoticed, and it's made me reflect on how much I miss being close to you, how much I long to reconnect with you on a deeper level. I want to be honest, I miss you. I miss us. The time we've spent apart has been challenging, but I believe it was necessary. I'm grateful for this period of separation because it has allowed me to learn so much about myself, about you, and about the nature of our relationship. I've had the opportunity to grow spiritually, to delve into parts of myself that needed healing, and to gain a clearer understanding of what I want and need in a partnership. This journey has been filled with valuable lessons, and I believe it has been a crucial part of our individual growth. We needed this time apart to find ourselves, to learn, and to heal. But as much as I've grown during this time, I now feel that the time has come for us to reconcile. There's a strong sense within me that we are meant to come together again, to build something even stronger than before. I believe that everything we've been through has led us to this point, where we can finally reunite with a renewed sense of purpose and understanding. I don't want to rush things or force anything, but I do feel that we are ready to embark on the next chapter of our journey together. I want to reconnect with you, not just because I miss you, but because I believe that we are meant to be in each other's lives in a profound and meaningful way. So here I am, expressing my deepest feelings to you, hoping that you feel the same way. I want us to come together, to embrace the changes and growth we've both experienced, and to move forward with a renewed sense of love and commitment. Our journey has not been easy, but it has been necessary. Now, I believe it's time for us to step into the future together, hand in hand, with love guiding our way. Expect a significant and positive shift in your relationship soon, as your partner is on the verge of making an unexpected offer that could change the course of your connection. This offer may come as a surprise, but it stems from deep reflection and a newfound understanding of what you mean to them. Your partner has been quietly observing your social media, carefully noting your posts, likes, and even the comments you leave. This isn't just casual browsing, they are seriously contemplating how to bridge the gap between you two and find a way to get closer once again. Your partner's actions are not merely motivated by curiosity or nostalgia, they are driven by a strong desire to close a karmic cycle that has been playing out within your relationship. This cycle may have involved misunderstandings, unspoken feelings, or unresolved issues that have kept both of you from truly moving forward together. They feel that it is time to bring closure to these lingering issues, and they want to ensure that the past does not hold you back any longer. You may have noticed signs that your partner is reaching out to you, albeit indirectly. They might be sending you subtle messages through songs, lyrics that seem to speak directly to your situation, or even through shared memories that suddenly resurface. These signs are not coincidences, they are deliberate attempts to get your attention and to communicate the feelings they find difficult to express directly. Music, in particular, has become their way of connecting with you on a deeper level, hoping that you will pick up on the emotions they are trying to convey. As your partner reflects on the relationship, they are undergoing a profound transformation. They are beginning to see the truth about your connection, understanding it in ways they never did before. This awakening has made them realize just how important you are in their life. Where they once may have taken your presence for granted, they now see you as irreplaceable, someone who has had a significant impact on their emotional and spiritual growth. However, with this realization comes regret. Your partner deeply regrets hiding their love from you, keeping their true feelings under wraps out of fear, pride, or uncertainty. This decision to conceal their emotions is something they now see as a grave mistake, one that has cost them dearly. Losing you, even if only temporarily, has been the hardest thing they have ever experienced. The pain of your absence has made them acutely aware of the injustice they did to you by not recognizing your worth when you were there for them, offering your love and support. This regret has become a powerful motivator for your partner. They are now fully committed to making amends and planning their return to your life in a way that is meaningful and lasting. They are not interested in a superficial reunion, they want to come back into your life completely, to rebuild the trust and connection that may have been damaged. To them, you are everything they have ever wanted or needed in a life partner. You embody the qualities they have always sought in a spouse: kindness, strength, compassion, and an unwavering presence that makes them feel grounded and loved. Your partner recognizes that you hold a uniquely strong place in their heart, one that no one else can fill. They cherish everything about you, from your smile to the way you handle challenges, from your sense of humor to your empathy. Yet, despite all the things they love about you, there is one thing that they struggle with the most: when you don't talk to them. Your silence, whether due to distance, misunderstanding, or unresolved issues, is something that deeply affects them. It reminds them of the times they took your words for granted or failed to listen when it mattered most. Now, more than ever, your partner is determined to change that. They want to ensure that communication between you is open, honest, and filled with the love and understanding that you both deserve. They are ready to step up, to be the partner you need, and to prove that their love for you is not just words but a commitment to a shared future. In their heart, they know that you are the one they want to spend their life with, and they are willing to do whatever it takes to make that a reality.